Hey besties, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, we are going to be trying the new Jaclyn Hill Complexion collection. So we have a concealer and then we also have a blurring skin tint. And so I'm really excited to try these products, you guys, because at the end of the day, Jaclyn always has a really beautiful, let's be honest, beat face that just really takes the cake for me when it comes to being really full glam and gorgeous. And so when it comes to the full glam that she usually does, it was kind of interesting to me for her to come out with a skin tint product first. But it does kind of make sense because skin tints are really popular right now, especially those blurring skin tints. So on a marketing standpoint, I definitely understood. I just thought that maybe she'd come out with like a full-blown, full coverage foundation first, you know? But I think the concealer is supposed to be pretty full coverage though, so that does make sense. So I'm super excited to get into these products with you. As always, I want to talk about the prices first because that's so important. The blurring skin tint looks like this and is $34. And this is the faux filter concealer, which looks like this, $26, which actually at first I thought that was a lot, but the Dose of Colors one, for example, that I have right here, I just looked up because this also has a lot of coverage, as I'm expecting this one will, and that one is actually $24, so this one is $2 more, and I'm like, Jaclyn, you want to charge more than Dose of Colors? We're gonna see if it's worth more than Dose of Colors, because I love that concealer. That's why it's on my desk at all times, so we're gonna see, you guys. I want to, of course, start with the Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint. This says sheer coverage, smooths and blurs skin appearance, natural finish. It also says that this has an airless pump, which is why you see that empty space there at the bottom. So you're getting 100% of your product. And it also says it's going to help reduce the oxidization, which is cool too. And then increases the overall shelf life. And this is in 12 shades, you guys. So my shade that I picked up is Fair Light. You see it right there. That's where the name is. Usually I feel like names for products are usually on the bottom or something, so it's cool that it has it right here. It also says that it has beta glucan, which helps visibly improve the skin tone, while sodium hyalurate helps draw moisture and hydration. So, you know, I'm going to use this as a primer because it actually says on the website that you can totally do that, and based on how it's like being described, I feel like this would be better as a primer, especially because it's not going to give you a lot of coverage, like really at all. And I actually really enjoy like at least some coverage. So I'm going to use this as a primer. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze out the product. Product is like thicky, very thicky. You guys see that? Dang, I should have took my ring off. You guys see my ring right there? Big mistake. Oh well. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Okay, hopefully I think this was the right shade. Perfect. Oh, I do wish this had coverage though. I want to try, like, you know, a foundation from Jaclyn. Come out with a foundation, please. Please, ma'am. Okay, and actually, when you apply it, it looks like it has coverage, like a good amount actually. Like this looks pretty medium to me, but I think as you work it in, it loses it. And I'm using my hands because this is how I would use a primer, and that's how I'm looking at it, since it's saying that it blurs but like barely has any coverage. And in Jaclyn's video she says and she states, I believe that there is barely any coverage. Oh yeah, you guys see. So as I shear it out and as I like work it into the skin, you definitely have less coverage, but I mean, I see coverage. Like I see light to medium here. Not like medium, that's a stretch. The more I blend it in, the more I see the light. But at first, ooh, maybe I used too much. And on the website, it says to use your fingers to warm it into the skin. So I just figured that I would go ahead and listen to the instructions so that we can definitely have the best result. I feel like a lot of times with Jaclyn, people are like so mean and they're like so critical, which like I totally get it, you know, from like the lipstick debacle and all that, but I feel like people should be able to like move on and grow from things. And I'm sure that having your own business is like not the easiest thing in the world. In fact, I think it's probably like one of the most difficult things to do. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of mean. I think sometimes people just want someone to hate, and that's just how society is and social media is sometimes, so it's kind of sad to see. I also want to try to work it in with a blender at the end just a little bit to really get it into the skin, you know? And I do feel like the more that I buff this in, the more I do agree that there is a blur to my skin. Obviously, this is like light coverage, like very light coverage. I think I also chose a really nice shade as well. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this so far, and I can't wait to see how makeup layers on top. I don't think it feels super heavy either. It does have a little bit of weight to it. It's definitely not as weightless as I thought it'd be on the skin, but I also did kind of go in with way too much, I feel. So definitely less is more when you're first using it. And another thing I wanted to bring up that I didn't say before is when I opened this initially, and I ordered it from Ulta, again, that has nothing to do with it, but when I opened it initially, the whole top came off, like this part came off. So when you buy it, make sure that this part right here is pushed all the way down, because if not, when you pull it up, like the whole top's gonna come off, and then foundation's gonna get everywhere. So be careful with that. But so far so good with this product. Definitely not mad at it, and I do see a blurring element to this, so I am actually really excited to see what we look like at the end of the video. And also, please ignore my eyeshadow. I love the cut crease, but I got some of the freaking shimmer in the freaking crease, which is just, oh, I hate the matte with the shimmer. Let me stop talking, but you guys, I hate that. So please, like, just bear with me with that. Oh, it's throwing me off. Anyway, moving on to some foundation. I'm gonna go in with this foundation right here, which is the Soft Matte NARS foundation. I really love this one, and I feel like it'll give this product a fair shot because I already know this is a really great foundation, especially for everyday. Did I already mention it? We're gonna do like a wear test today, so I'll let you guys know how this held up at the end of the day. I probably should have said that sooner, but I will definitely put it in the title. And I definitely think it is sitting really nice on top of that primer. And another thing that I don't think I mentioned, you guys, that I for sure need to, is that the product definitely has a glow to it. Like when I applied it at first, like I did definitely see a shine, like a distinctive shine. So I want you guys to know that if you do put a product on top of it, a foundation on top, you will have this really beautiful glow from within with the product, which I really like, you know, because you can use a matte foundation but still get a subtle glow, so it's not like over dramatic if you're not into that sort of thing, which I think a lot of people will actually enjoy. Yeah, besties, so I have to tell you that at the moment I'm actually really impressed with this product. As a primer, I don't think I'd wear it every single day, but I really do enjoy what it looks like underneath my foundation, and I definitely will use this again and again and again and then give you guys updates. But so far so good. And now we're going to move on to the concealer. Now with this concealer, it does claim, I believe, let me see, to be full coverage. Okay, so it actually says it's a lightweight buildable concealer, so fresh you'll look well rested. And then it says it has a matte finish and it's medium to full coverage. Okay. It also says it brightens and blurs, so we're going to see about that. Apply it right here. Not too much. We'll just start with that much. And I am not going to just be letting this sit because I already know, based on what other people have said on TikTok, that this is going to dry down really quick, so I'm not even gonna go through that. Nope, 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 nope. Plus it's matte. A lot of matte ones do dry down super duper quickly. Actually, you know which one doesn't though? The NARS. The NARS pot one, that one, the soft matte. You have time with that one. So I felt like the blendability wouldn't be an issue if you blended it in right away and it would melt within the skin really nicely. But you guys, if you look right here at this area, you can clearly tell that there is an obvious area where I did apply the concealer, and it is not meshing in with the rest of the face very well. Actually, when I look in the mirror, like, and let me try to blend this out a little bit more. Yeah, it's just like you can see where you laid down the concealer. You see that inner corner area too? Like, it just doesn't look very good. It's doing something weird. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put some more in these areas and see if that helps. Which could be a disaster, but definitely a really bright shade. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what shade I picked up. Let me tell you. I got the shade Ferrous Neutral, which I think is a really, really brightening shade. I love brightening shades, you guys, and then to really give a nice bronze. Oh, yeah, like, do you see right here? Like, this is an issue for me. If you can see where the concealer starts and the foundation ends, like, there is a serious issue. So definitely gonna return this to Ulta, this concealer, because I can already tell that it's not going to look good. It's very noticeable. Hi. So if you look right here, not only, I mean, obviously it looks a little dry. It is more on the matte side. I do prefer creamy. That's just preference. But you can clearly see in this inner area right here where the concealer is. Like, you can tell, and then you can tell it doesn't mesh in well with the foundation like it should and like others do and like I love. I just don't think this is going to be my favorite, and I'll actually show you a comparison. This is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue concealer, and I'll put that right here just because I always have it on my table, and I want to show you a smooth blend from foundation to concealer. Okay, so you guys can see with this Dose of Colors one that it really does mesh really nicely into the foundation. Do you see how there's no line of demarcation where, I mean, you can see where the concealer is, and that's just not okay for a $26 concealer. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset. I'm only getting upset because, like, babes, Jaclyn Hill's under eyes always look so, like, you know, so, like, am I using it wrong? Am I being dramatic? This is amazing. This is amazing. But this, I just don't see who would benefit from this. Like, I'm trying to think about preference. You can see where the concealer is. Like, you can see it. Sorry, wrong side. You can see where the concealer is. And I understand I got a light shade, of course, but at the same time, the Dose of Colors is shade 032. It's very, very, I love light ones. Light concealers are just my favorite, and you guys saw that I blended out really quickly. I'm just upset because you can clearly also see where it lifted up foundation as well. That's exactly what happened as you're blending it down, like as you're blending it out. It is lifting up the foundation in this weird way, and you can just tell, you can just easily tell that there is a line between the concealer and between the foundation. And I don't know about you, but that's just not how I choose to do my makeup. And I'm not the best at makeup. I'm not MUA, but I know what looks good and what looks bad, especially with complexion, okay? And I don't like this. So I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, I'm not doing a wear test of the concealer because I'm going out today. I'm going downtown with my girlfriend, and I don't want to wear this all day. Like, I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks. So I'll be right back, you guys. I am back, besties. I put the concealer and then just ended up finishing the rest of my face, and I love this. This skin tint is so good, you guys. It is super blurring, and I actually have to say, even the look of my pores is smaller, especially on my nose. That's how I can really tell a lot of the times if a product is pore filling at all, based off of how it looks on my nose. I have to tell you that even before I set my face, you guys, I was so impressed with the base and how it looked. Just effortlessly flawless. So for this, I will definitely continue to use it as a primer, and it's really good for a primer. $34. I would definitely pay that again, especially because you're gonna get all the product with this airless pump. The only thing I will say, you guys, is that the concealer just really wasn't for me. I wish that it was, but it wasn't. I could clearly tell where the line was from concealer to foundation. Of course, now you can see it a little bit more because I did put bronzer and blush and all that, so you can tell that there is like brightness here where it's like darker here, which that's totally normal. But like the way that it was doing that with no other products in this area, just you could see the line from foundation to concealer in a really ugly way. And I hate to say that because I know she worked so hard probably on the product, but I don't know. I think the reason people hold her to such a high standard in the beauty community is because she really just knows her stuff. Her makeup is always so effortlessly flawless that you really expect all her products to just be at that same level. And I would like to watch her video of her using this product because I would like to see what her tips and tricks are when using it, because for me, and I feel like a lot of people, especially just starting out with makeup, like you're not really going to be able to use this. Like I really don't see this being user friendly at all and beginner friendly. And even me as someone who's been playing with makeup for years, I just really didn't enjoy that product. But the primer is amazing. The primer, for me, amazing. The concealer, not worth the price tag. There's so many drugstore concealers better than this one, so I have to be really honest, you guys. And this is not a drag at all. Like, Jaclyn probably doesn't care about me. She don't even know I exist. But I just have to say that if you are watching, I just don't like this product, and I wouldn't recommend it to you at all. But the primer or blurring tint is so great, you guys. She just came with this because this is really great, and I'm so excited to see what she comes out with next. There's been so many products that I've just loved from her. The concealer just wasn't one of them. And yeah, you guys, oh, this is a wear test. I'm gonna wear this skin tint for all day, and I'm gonna let you know what it looks like at the end and show you. Right now it's currently 2:29 p.m. If you'd like to see, I'll show you. Listening to my Janae Echo, love her. But yeah, I will let you guys know in a few hours, probably around like 6ish, how I feel about the product. But so far, so good. I really love the natural glow that my face also has as well. And I don't know, I'm just super excited to see how it wears throughout the day. And yeah, I already know I'm not wearing the concealer, you guys. I apologize for that. I'm actually probably going to bring it to Ulta today to return it because let's face it, it wasn't a good one. But the primer's so good. So far, so good. So I'll see you in a little bit, besties. Hey besties, I am with my beautiful girlfriend, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like at 4 o'clock. So it's been 2 hours. I really enjoy how it looks, and I think my pores look really good. So far so good. and now at 7 it's like 6:58, so 7. I also think it looks really amazing. The skin tint, in my opinion, is 100% worth it because I really do feel like it made me look really beautiful and glowy, but at the same time also like very seamless as well, and I really appreciated that, and that is how I will use this moving forward. I definitely wouldn't use it on its own probably ever, to be honest with you guys, so just keeping that real. And then the concealer, I don't even know if I would pay like $8 for this, just because my $8 drugstore ones that I love do a better job, but at the end of the day, it could be in the way that I am using this. I just definitely did feel like there was a definite line between my foundation and my concealer, and I kind of feel like, sorry, I kind of felt like it was bringing up my foundation as well, which I definitely did not enjoy. So definitely let me know if you tried either one of these products and your feelings and thoughts on both of them. I hope this was helpful. Even in a little way, you guys, I just wanted to give you my opinion, and I do wish Jaclyn the best in all the products that she does come out with. I just had to be honest, and I hope no feelings are hurt. Not Jaclyn, she's not watching my video, but I just mean like anyone that might enjoy the product. If you enjoy it but I don't enjoy it, it's okay. It's just makeup, you guys. At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. So yeah, you guys, I love you so much. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave it a like and consider subscribing. If you want to keep watching, YouTube should be recommending a video somewhere here or here, but if you have to go, I completely understand, and I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye.